just reading the message, but been off for a little bit because I've been doing some videos I haven't posted yet. I've been spending a lot of time at the beach, and I'm headed back there now to sell some more beach houses. So here's the real estate rant. You don't know what you don't know. Most people don't know what they don't know. So if you listen to somebody wiser than you in regards to what they're talking about, listen. Mind. So many people, their egos keep them exactly where they are. So I was just talking to somebody earlier, telling her she needed to get a coach. And she said, why? And I said, because you don't know what you don't know. You need a coach who's done what you're trying to do. So if you're trying to sell 100 homes a year, someone's done that, you should listen to them. There's a real shortcut. It's real easy. And I gave her 3 tips that will probably get her to pull out $200,000 and invest that in herself and make $1 million a year. It's that simple. But you won't do it scared. So you need somebody who believes in you, that's been there, that's done it, that has more confidence and knows they can do it because they've done it with other people. So I've trained over 30 people that have made over $100,000 the first year in real estate. So it's not that difficult. You must feed them and teach them. Unfortunately, teach a man to fish is better than feeding him. So unfortunately, if you don't feed him, he won't eat. So you got to learn to do a little bit of both. Therefore, when I trained agents my first year in real estate, because I was selling so many homes, they all flocked over to me. Everybody wants a piece of the pie. And I trained them because I had a big heart. What I learned from it, I made no money off of it, but what I did learn is I learned how people are, I learned how humans are, I learned how I was, and I learned that nobody really cares. You need to grow yourself, and then you help others just to help them and don't expect anything in return. Because at the end of the day, most people will stab you in the back when they get what they want and they got nothing left to give them, or they don't want to grow anymore. They will leave you. It's okay. That's just part of life. You must grow. Be your own person. Need nobody but you and YouTube. That's why I do YouTube. Number one reason, if I die, my kids will have records of everything I've ever wanted to train anybody with. So that's the main reason. And everybody else, just a bonus. And I truly want to help people and teach people. I have a mentee that I'm helping. He's on here. I hope you see this. Talked to you yesterday. Your name's Waldo. I'm going to give you a shout out next time, Waldo, jump on live with me. And he enjoys the energy and he's trying to grow. He bought his first home, looking to buy another one. And I love that. Most people don't like all my energy because it's a reflection of what they're not doing. I'm constantly getting better and improving. So thin, I eat healthy once, twice in windows. I work out every single day. I don't do any narcotics except maybe once, twice a year, but it's from the earth. Let's just leave it with that. Psychedelics, because I want to open up the different realms of the brain. But anyways, guys, it's real easy to sell real estate. You got to become a salesperson. You got to learn marketing. You don't need to learn it. You can spend money. So work really hard and then get smart, spend money on marketing, and that's it. Build a small little team, 2 people and you, 3 people, and you make $1 million a year. So that's simple. Then you should learn to leverage and buy thousands of properties. That's it. Then you get a jet, then you go wherever you want, whatever you want. Because at the end of the day, energy is everything. Money is everything, yet nothing at the same time. I told this person that, and she really liked that. Money is everything and nothing at the same time. It doesn't really matter, but it rules everything. If you need your health, you need money to pay for it. But you can take away someone's money and they'll get it again. If you take away all the money from everybody in the world and evenly disperse it, 80% of it will end up in 20% of the people's hands, because there are producers and there are shoppers. What are you? Learn to live off 30% of the money that you make and become the best version of you, and you will constantly attract abundance It's not about the money, it's about who you become. Remember that. But you must get around other people that are doing more than you, and you have to kill the ego in order to do that, because your ego will get uncomfortable, and sometimes it'll even get jealous and envious and want to tear people down because you're not willing to do the work on you to lift yourself up. So, if you've ever been around somebody and felt a little jealous when they're having success, it's because you're not doing enough. You should be grateful and happy for them and want them to do more. Stop worrying about other people, worry about you, and do the best you can do every single day. If you go to sleep and you can't sleep, it's because you probably didn't do enough. Why don't you do 300 push-ups, then lay down, see if your mind rests then. That's what you do. That's what winners do. You got to leave everything on the field and give it 100% and go to sleep. When your head is a pillow, you should pass out. If you didn't do that the next day. Take a melatonin, wake up at 4 a.m., go to bed earlier. You got to keep pushing yourself. So that's what a coach will do. A coach will get you uncomfortable. It should be somebody you can trust that's done things thousands of times. And if somebody's done things thousands of times, you should shut up and listen to them. This is the problem most people don't do. They won't shut up and get out of their own way. They fight and they argue. I remember one time I had a person that's now making over $200,000 a year that told me he would never have a team that has a team now, because you don't know what you don't know. And he also told me he didn't want to do something I was telling him to do. And it's like, interesting. I've done this 1,000 times. You've done it 30 times. And the only reason you did it 30 times is because I handed you, fed you leads, and now you think you know everything. This is what the ego does. The ego is your biggest enemy. Kill the ego, shut up, and know you know nothing and learn from everybody else. Unless you're making $1 million a year, if you're listening to this channel and you want to sell and do real estate, don't argue with me, just listen. That's it. It's real simple. I could teach you overnight how to get the money you need to get to invest in you to make $1 million a year. It's really not that hard. It's really not. You got to get out of your own way. So if that's you, DM me. If not, stay tuned until you get to a level to where you enjoy this enough that you want to get on here every single day, that I give you all my energy and teach you to get out of your own damn way. Level yourself up and become a billionaire. Why a billionaire? Oh, that I don't need that money. I don't know. It's not about the money. It's about becoming somebody that can handle the pressure of that person and what they go through. I had a friend, I'll leave you with this last story. A friend of mine, I told him about this old man that had 5,000 doors. He's like, man, I bet you once he had 2,000 doors, it's all downhill. So no, he's still struggling. There's always going to be issues. Bigger the issue, the bigger, new levels bring new devils. My point is, you're always growing. We're seeking comfort, but what you really should be seeking is growth. Comfort is a slow death. I know so many people that want to just be comfortable. It's because they've been to some battles and now they want to run away from battles. One day a battle is going to attack you, and if you're not sharpening your skill, you will die, or your sword, you will die. So the only way to get stronger is to put yourself in front of chaos every single day. Healthy chaos, like an ice bath, or like a new habit you do for 30 days, or like riding a bull when it's the scariest thing you've ever done, but you do it anyways because you sat on the bull and you couldn't give up even though you wanted to. I've never felt the urge of quitting since I got kicked out of my house, lost everything overnight. But I didn't quit. I got up, and because I win, I'm a winner. So what winners do? So what winners do? You learn or you win. There is no losing until you quit. But when I was sitting on that, I didn't want to say yes and shake my head, and I did it. It was the scariest thing I've done, and I'm going to do it again as soon as I'm 100% healed, maybe a month or two. But I will wear an ass pad, and I will learn my lesson, and I will get better. How many other 42-year-olds that's willing to get on a bull and ride a bull? Because they're too old, they're scared. I'm not. I'm like 27, baby. Better shape than 0.01% of the world out there. If you have a six-pack, you're in the top 1%. If you make $100,000 in the top 1%, it's crazy. Maybe it's 300 or 400. I don't even know anymore. 0.01 is, I think, is 400,000. 0.01%er. You must do the things that others won't. Do you see my sleep bag? I don't give a shit. Sleep in my Prius because I go anywhere I want, whenever I want. I don't like to be comfortable all the time. I do have a memory foam mattress back there, which is going to be comfortable. It's like sleeping in the pillow top bed, baby. But I'll be on the beach. and I'll be doing what I want, eating a steak dinner, selling $1 billion homes, maybe $1 million homes. My point is, life's too short. Stop giving a shit what anybody thinks about you and go grow, do more, become more, become a billionaire. Till then, see you.